Good afternoon. My name is Nicholas Constantino, and I'm going to be talking to you about the 1993 World Trade Center bombing. The bombing on the World Trade Center was on February 26, 1993, at 12:18 p.m. by the mastermind Osama bin Laden. This bombing resulted in 6 people dying and over 1,000 people being mostly injured by the smoke inhalation. The bombing took out close to $300 million in property damage. The cleanup and repair cost about $500 million, but the bombing only took out one support beam, which was, we're very lucky for that. The next thing I'm going to speak to you guys about is a more recent bombing that happened by the evil mastermind of Timothy James McVeigh. He was a United States veteran who fought in the first Gulf War. Timothy McVeigh is known for the deadly terrorist attack at the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building in Oklahoma City on April 19, 1995. This act was meant to send a message to the citizens to revolt for the Waco Siege. The Waco Siege was a group named Branch Davidian Religions that wanted to become independent. This group was okay with killing innocent civilians and police officers, so the FBI and the ATF intervened. This attack killed 168 people and over 800 people were injured. Now I'm going to give you my own opinion about what I think of Timothy McVeigh and his act of terror. I think that he was just I think that he was a very wicked man. I think that he had his dark sides, just as anybody else. Everybody else has their dark side, and I think he was just a normal person. I think he was a normal person that just disagreed with one thing, and he didn't know how to show that he disagrees with it, and he did it in this manner, which sadly he did it this way, and he couldn't have done any other way, and there was no proof of him sending in messages saying that, oh, I disagree with this and that, and it was just something. It was a very out of the blue thing. It was something that we just never saw coming. And he ended up blowing us out of the sky, literally. And we this was really a year after when I was born, so I couldn't really remember it. But this wasn't my timeline. I mean, when I have my kids and they're asking me, so what stories did you have when you were little? I can actually say that these are the things that happened to me when I was little. These are the things that happened to me when I was alive. And this happened to me, and it's just a very a difficult thing to deal with, because you notice that you're just not alone. You have people inside your civilization, inside your environment, that want to hurt you and disagree with the decisions that our government makes and the decisions that we make, and want to change it. And unfortunately, things don't really work that way, but they don't see it that way, and they want to change us by doing it this way. And it's just by blowing us up and hurting us, physically hurting us, to make us learn that this isn't the way that things should work, and that's not right. That is not the right way to show people. That's not the right way to do the things. And unfortunately, he saw it that way, which is very unfortunate. And lost a lot of different people in that act. And there's no fixing it. There's no going back and stopping it. And we should have seen it coming. But that was really the first terrorist attack in the United States, and And I can actually say that I was alive during the first terrorist attack in the United States. And it will stick with me forever. It will stick with a lot of people forever, because this was a very sad time in our history. Because we have insiders, not just outsiders, but we have insiders that disagree with what we do as a whole, as a society, as an economy. So